Do you know what that is? That is super thin sliced sirloin. You have to special request it from your butcher. What we're making today is a recipe that I used to make with my grandmother during the holidays. This is called Klazel and Rouladen. It's a German dish. It's basically thin sliced sirloin. We're gonna put mustard in there, onions, bacon, but last year I didn't add any pickles because we never added pickles. But supposedly everybody says that you're supposed to add pickles and that's how the Germans do it. So this year we're gonna do it that way and we're gonna add some pickles to my grandmother's recipe. I'm gonna show you exactly how we do it. Step one, Granny didn't have this. We're using Primo. It's got a lot of black pepper in there and all kinds of other nice flavors. So we're gonna sprinkle a little Primo. And then you know we gotta give it a little pop pop with the Dano's Original. That's the green top. Pop, 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 pop. Now we need yellow mustard. Now we add our diced up white onion, some chopped up bacon. Now we're gonna add that dill pickle that we didn't add in last year. Next step, we're gonna roll these up. Simply fold that meat over or just roll. Now we got our 8 Rouladens. You're gonna need some string. So I'm gonna get me 8 nice pieces. I like to measure it like this. Now it's time to wrap them. There's really no correct way to do this. If there is, let me know. But I just simply grab it like so. Make sure it doesn't unravel. We're just gonna get it wrapped around one time here and just kind of gently go down and around. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now we got them wrapped up. Let's fire up our cast iron pan. Now that our pan's nice and hot, we're gonna add some beef tallow. Now go in to sear your rouladen. All right, it's only been about a minute. We can go on and start giving them a little rotation. You can see we're getting some nice color on there. That's all we're looking for. We're not looking to fully cook these. We're gonna finish them in the oven. All right, we got us a nice sear. Took us about 5 minutes. Now we set to the side. Pan's still hot. Get you some beef stock and we deglaze. All right, after they've rested for about 10 minutes, it should be real easy to just grab that twine and unwind. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Be careful though, because it will want to fall apart. Now we just simply lay it back in your pan. Now we're gonna pour in the juice. Now you want to get some foil, put it over the top. We're gonna put these in our 250-degree oven and let them braise for about 3 hours, and they're gonna be ready to fall apart. All right, so the rouladen's in the oven braising. Now we're gonna boil our potatoes. We're gonna keep the jackets on. Do you know what jackets on means? It means keeps the skin on. So that's what we do. Don't peel them at all. Just drop them in, let them boil, and then we'll make the Klazel. Don't forget to add a little salt to your water. Now our potatoes are cooked. We're gonna set them to the side for about 20 minutes and let them cool off. All right, so these potatoes are still hot. You wanna make sure you take the skin off when they're still hot, because if you let them get completely cold, sit out for an hour or so, you're gonna have a hard time getting the skin off. So you can see it peels right off. Now we just set it to the side. All right, now you got your potatoes and you got your skins. We're gonna toss these. Keep that bowl. Now you simply just get your potatoes and add them into your potato ricer. Hopefully you got one of these. This is actually from Germany. We're just gonna fill it up, squeeze it on through. So now it's time to make our little dough balls. I'm gonna add some flour, about that much. Then I'm gonna grab my Dano's Original. That's the green top, and I'm gonna pop the second top, and I'm gonna pour a little bit of that in there. Now we go in and get it all mixed in together. All right, now we're at the consistency we're looking for. Now you just make little snowballs. Bigger than a golf ball, smaller than a tennis ball. More flour, and that's where they really turn in to the perfect little snowballs. Now we can just set these to the side and wait for our rouladen to be done. All right, it's been about 3 hours. Our rouladen is still in the oven, but now we're gonna go on and cook this Klazel, so you need some boiling water. You see that? Once they pop up, you know they're done. Cover them in foil, keep them nice and hot. Now let's get that rouladen out. All right. Look at that. Oh yeah. Now, we gently pull these out. Trust me, they want to fall apart. Set them in our serving dish just like that. Now, it's time to make our gravy. Run that juice through your strainer. Bring it to a boil. Get you some cornstarch and some water. Get it mixed up, make you a little slurry. We're gonna add some more beef stock because we wanna make sure we got enough gravy. And you know we gotta flavor it up. Hit it with the pop pop. Now we're boiling, we're gonna reduce it down to a low, and we're gonna stir as we add in our slurry. And That's what we're looking for. Now let's give it a taste. Oh my, that might be the best gravy I ever made. Now we're gonna take some of that gravy and pour it right back over our rouladen. All right, so now it's time. Everything's hot and ready all at the same time because that's very important. You want everything to be hot. So there's our Klazel. So you get your rouladen, get you a couple Klazel balls. And so here's how you do it. Cut up your Klazel balls into little chunks. Then you simply just cover it in gravy. I want y'all to pay attention to how tender this is. Cut it with a fork. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay. I like the pickle in there. 100% adding the pickle every time I do that. That's delicious. You saw how easy that just pulled right apart with the fork. I wasn't really following a recipe. I was kind of freestyling that. I did add a little too much flour to the potatoes. They're still good. Nobody would complain, I promise you that. But that rouladen, that's amazing. Yum yum, get you some. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this inspires you to give this recipe a try. Like I said, it was a German recipe. It's Christmas time. I miss my grandmother. I wish I could make this for her, but I can't. So I can share it with you guys. So go out there, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Yum yum, get you some. We'll see you next time. Keep sprinkling.